Okay? So now, if you just remember these two things, you will always be able to remember how these three functions are defined. Okay? Does everyone understand how this helps to remember these things? Yes?
Yes, okay.
Okay, very good. Okay, so now that you have these three definitions, I will show you an example of how we can use them to find a side in a triangle that we don't know. So we'll slowly move towards solving this problem. Okay, so let's make some space. Okay. Okay, so let's apply this to a very, very simple example. So we take this triangle, and I tell you that here we have 30 degrees, here we have 3 centimeters, and I ask you, what is the length of this side? So, what's the first thing you would do to find the length of this side? What do you think?
Can you continue the rest?
Okay, sure. Okay, so the first thing you would do is you would try to label each of these. So H is going to be the longest side. So, okay, first of all, that's 90 degrees. H is going to be the longest side, which is this the question mark here. So first of all, what we don't know is H. So this is what we try to find. Secondly, what else do we know? So we have this angle, and we have 3 centimeters. So this is going to be adjacent because it's beside the angle. So this is going to be A. Okay, and finally, what is this? Alpha. Okay. Okay. So we have 3 pieces of information, and how do we tie them together? So, which one of these 3 things is able to tie H, A, and alpha? This is O and H. This is A and H. This is O and A. So here we have A and H. So it's going to be this one. Okay? So now we put in all the information that we know, and we try to figure out how we find the information we don't know. So we write cos. Now alpha is going to be 30 degrees. A is going to be 3 centimeters. And H is what we don't know, so we just label it as X.
Okay.
Unknown information. Okay? So now we have an equation with one unknown, which means we can change these numbers around until we can find X. Okay? So how do we do this? Well, we multiply both sides by X, so we get something like this. X multiplied by cosine of 30 degrees is equal to 3 centimeters. We've multiplied 2 sides by X, and now we divide 2 sides by cosine of 30, so we have X is equal to 3 centimeters over cosine of 30 degrees. Okay? So now from this we can very easily find X.